Good morning. Good morning. As we slept the night away. Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What it do? Good morning, good morning, good morning, saints and friends. Good morning, saints and friends. Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh. Good morning, saints and friends. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right. I hope y'all doing all right this morning. Hope y'all doing all right this morning. Hey, Mama V, I see you. Chef JJ, Unique Monique, um, m- um, um, Mocha Drop. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, y'all, we got to talk about it, y'all. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Okay. First and foremost, if you have not gotten your tickets for the award show, there is a flash sale going on this weekend. All of the information is on our award show page if you are interested in getting your tickets. If you have not voted, please make sure that you go vote. All right, go vote, go vote, go vote. We need to vote, okay? Go vote. Um, okay. But y'all, let's talk about the obvious things that are going on in the news, honey. We got to talk about the things in the news, child. Uh-uh. So, girl, these folks want to argue with me on social media because I said Deb Atney ain't shit. That's what I said. I said Deb Atney ain't shit. That's what I said. Her son is a coon. Her son is a coon. She's a coon. Nikki is a coon. So if you wonder where it came from, Waka Flocka Flame decided to come out here yesterday talking about he he support Nikki. Well, I have something to say. They was in the comments talking about go get his mama, go get his mammy. His mammy ain't gonna do nothing because his mammy is Maca too. Okay. If y'all didn't know, Deb Etney, however you say her last name, Deb and Waka Flocka Flame is they are absolutely MAGA. Okay. So it really didn't shock me. Hey Mama Bees. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Nikki P. Good morning, Miss Felicia. It didn't really shock me that he was coming out in support of her. Like that didn't shock me. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you what did shock me. So I happen to I want to be very clear. I don't really watch the Breakfast Club like that. Unless they interview somebody that I feel like we haven't heard from in a while and I'm interested in the interview. I'll go around there and listen to it, right? So yesterday they was doing hot topics, right? And they was having a conversation about the D'Angelo tribute down to the Grammys. Okay, so from my understanding, what was I about to say? Faith Hill. Oh my God. What's a child name? Lauren Hill. I don't know why I was about to say Faith Hill. Lauren Hill is supposed to be doing his tribute, doing the tribute to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack. Well, Lauren LaRosa came down here and let us know that the Grammys had not reached out to Angie Stone and D'Angelo's son. So Lauren says this on the internet, and then you have people in the comments saying that all Lauren do is lie. Now, Lauren said that she reached out to the Grammys. The Grammys told her that D'Angelo's daughter Imani and D'Angelo's brother were invited to the Grammys. So everybody's saying up under the comments that Lauren lied and da 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 da, right? So let me read y'all the comment. Let me let y'all listen to what Lauren LaRosa said, and then I'm gonna let y'all listen to the comment. Oh wait, let me go over here to Lauren page. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what Lauren said, and then we'll get into the things. Uh-oh. Hold on one.
Give us counting down to the Grammys. The Grammys are happening this Sunday, February 1st. So they announced that they will be having Miss Lauryn Hill take the stage to honor D'Angelo and Roberta Flack. That's a gamble. That is a gamble. You just got to make sure she's on time. Yeah. A reputation procedure. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm hoping she will, She's heading to the venue now. Just stay tonight to the venue now. Damn Coliseum. Y'all are crazy. But yeah.
It says spend the night at the damn Coliseum. Y'all know Lauren will be late or won't show up at all.
But yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. It is a gamble. I mean, for real. Hey, JM Lee. Hey, Lovely 31 Blueprint.
Tribute, of course, and for those who don't know, but you guys probably know, Lauryn Hill, in her relationship to Roberta Flack, she famously covered Roberta Flack's 1973 hit "Killing Me Softly"
Who don't know
with
that?
his song. I'm just stating it for people who may not know.
Who the hell?
Yeah,
no, I don't even want to talk to nobody who don't know that.
She's talking to people her age. As a part of the. I know who Roberta Flack is. I don't know. From the Fugees, The Score. And then her relationship with D'Angelo, of course, very close friends, but also she used D'Angelo on her Nothing Even Matters, which was a Grammy-nominated song. So she, and
Nothing
she at one point held the most Grammy
all.
nominations for a woman during her time. So she has a strong relationship with them. Now, I reached out to Michael Archer II, who is D'Angelo and Angie Stone's son, who was here on The Breakfast Club with us. Suevo Twain, who is also a music artist, to just kind of get a reaction to the tribute. And when I spoke to him yesterday, he gave me this statement. So he says, "I want to start by expressing my gratitude to the Recording Academy for honoring my father's legacy on one of the biggest nights in music. Any recognition of his impact and contributions to the culture truly mean a lot to my family and me. It would have been a pleasure to attend, but unfortunately, my siblings and I haven't received an invitation to be a part of the moment celebrating our parents' lives and work."
The Grammys didn't invite his kids?
I reached out to the Academy immediately after.
Of course you did.
And a rep for the Academy told me that event organizers have been in touch with D'Angelo's daughter, Imani, and D'Angelo's brother, Luther, and they are both set to attend the show. Now, I have reached back out to Michael because it seems like maybe there's a disconnect somewhere that I'm hoping will be connected, and we'll be following the story as it does. Because I asked him.
That's super weird.
I mean, I asked
not to invite the son.
Yeah,
and you're just talking about just inviting him to be in the venue, not like the performance.
He just wants to be there to experience it all. He also says that he saw some other events surrounding the Grammys that honor D'Angelo that he wished he could have attended too, just because he wants to be there and see the tribute.
Right.
Yeah. And I did ask him, if the Academy, the Grammys reach out and say, hey, let's rectify whatever is happening behind the scenes, would you be down? And he's like, yes, it's no ill will. I just want to, I'm just saying, I wasn't invited and I would love to be there. Yeah.
Did any other family members get invited?
Yeah, so in the Academy statement, they said that D'Angelo's daughter, Imani, and D'Angelo's brother, Luther, are both set to attend the show.
So they invited one child, but not the other one?
This is what the Academy is telling me. So again, I'm going to clarify more. We'll have a follow-up here for you guys in the latest, but I can't explain how that happened, but his oversight happened.
Yeah, that's just a miss.
Okay, so then the Neighborhood Talk posted and said, neighbors, who's running the show? The Grammys has invited D'Angelo's son to watch their 2026 tribute to y'all can go ahead and get Paul out of here. Thank you. Paul, you got to take that somewhere else. Sorry. The Grammys has invited D'Angelo's son to watch their 2026 tribute of his legacy, but only after getting called out on social media. The son of the late legendary artist Angie Stone and D'Angelo revealed that neither he nor his siblings were initially invited to watch Lauryn Hill's 2026 Grammy tribute to D'Angelo. Hill is slated to hit the stage on Saturday, February, I think they meant Sunday, February the 1st for her tribute. And despite appreciating the recognition, his son, Michael Archer Jr., spoke out on the Breakfast Club with Lauren LaRosa, stating that at the time they wouldn't be in the building. It goes on to say that it would have been a pleasure to attend, but unfortunately, my siblings and I did not receive an invitation to be a part of this moment celebrating our parents' lives and work. It goes on to say that the clip instantly went viral, leaving fans of the artist shocked and outraged. After making headlines, the Recording Academy reportedly reached out directly to invite Michael to the show. What are your thoughts on this? And so then here go a comment. This is that black women versus black women type of thing that we see that y'all don't like to talk about. Sorry, but I gotta say it. So this is what the lady said. She said, so that means Lauren lied because they were just now getting an invitation to the Grammys. She tried to push the narrative that the Grammys didn't invite Michael when Michael said that they didn't invite him or his siblings. Lauren said that the Grammys reached out to D'Angelo's brother and daughter. That's not true either. Imani didn't know about that tribute, and neither did their baby brother Rico. This is why I stopped watching the Breakfast Club, because they are messy. I'm not watching the Grammys because it's not fair that D'Angelo gets one person doing a tribute to him when he deserves more. I'll pass. So I decided to comment and I said, did you listen properly? Lauren said that the Grammys told her that Imani and the brother, D'Angelo's brother, was already going. It's the fact that she reached out to the son. You can call her a liar based off of the fact that she said this is what the son told her. So I'm like, some of y'all be slow. And then here come this lady up underneath underneath my comment talking about Lauren be making up bullshit. She made this up. How did she make this up? Because if you actually go through the comments, Charlamagne the God posted in the comments and said, thanks to Lauren LaRosa. Jess Hilarious commented in the comments and said, thanks to Lauren LaRosa. Y'all be weird. This is the type of stuff I be talking about. So instead of you saying like, hey, the Grammys could have slipped up. Everybody know that the Grammys, everybody know what the Grammys can give. Okay. And take that how you want. But for you to say that the lady lied when she clearly said what the truth was. People be weird. I'm sorry. People are weird. The Grammys should have never done that without reaching out to him first. That should have been the first contact that they made, was to Michael. And it sounds like Michael is very like, you know, he may be grieving enough to where he just don't really give a, you know what I mean? Losing two parents in 1 year, I can, in less than 9 months apart, I can totally get your frustration. But to these black women, the first thing you want to do is tear down another black woman who's reporting the fact that Michael wasn't invited, period, point blank. It doesn't matter about the other sibling. It doesn't matter about the brother, because we don't know their relationship with Michael. But the fact that y'all are ignoring the fact that the Recording Academy did not invite D'Angelo's and Angie Stone's son is a problem. And they were going to be okay until Lauren LaRosa reached out to Michael. They were going to be okay with just one sibling and a brother showing up. That ain't cool. I mean, y'all don't got nothing to say about that. Oh, y'all still waking up. Let me say, y'all still waking up. Hey, Sean Talks, what's going on? Hey, Mill. What's going on, Miss Angie? What's going on, Miss Tiffany? Y'all still getting the crust out y'all eyes, or what's up? Hey, CM Boo, what's going on? Y'all just getting the crust out your eyes or something this morning? Because I don't know, that's weird. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird over there. Shout out to Lauren LaRosa for giving, for calling and making sure that the Grammys make it right with D'Angelo's son. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. All right, let's move on, honey. Yeah, I'm just wondering, y'all getting the crust out your eyes this morning? Because the people ain't saying much. Is you getting cross out your eyes? Okay. So Aubrey O'Day says that she was dragged and actually assaulted by Diddy. Shocked she didn't know at the time. Y'all, let's get into it, honey. Yes, bundled up with this non-existent snow. Listen, y'all weatherman over there in Atlanta, he fails y'all every time. Every time we turn around, that Atlanta weatherman failing y'all, ain't it? The Grammys always snubbing someone I don't even watch. Because I'm an award show junkie, I will watch, but I know how the Grammys are operated. The Grammys is literally political. Everybody need to remember that. Like, the Grammys is political. This is why it's important. Oh, see, now we finna go down the rabbit hole. This is why it's important to support local, I mean, not local, but support award shows that are built for us. We've said this time and time again. Y'all really want me to go there? Because I could go there this morning. We talk about this stuff all the time. We literally have no more BET Hip Hop Awards. We literally have no more Celebration of Gospel. We really have no more Soul Train Awards. When they say they put stuff on pause, network terminology is it's canceled. Okay. The problem is that these folks don't want to show up to these major award shows. Folks don't want to purchase tickets to go to these award shows and show support. That's what it boils down to. And this is the reason why we do not have these shows anymore. The Grammys is very political. It's always been accused of being political, and we know it's political, right? I think that overall, this is one of the reasons why I created the Starlight Awards, because I feel like some of these people that get too big, they get their few, they get their few Soul Train Awards, or they get their few BET Hip Hop Awards, and then they don't show up no more. They get too big to where they feel like they don't have to show up anymore. That was one of the things that I really hated about the Soul Train Awards and etc. Because we would always hear that we'll accept this award on their behalf. Hell no, where they at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think when it comes to award shows, honor the people who are humble enough and that they head don't get big enough, and then they go off all to the side and then they don't ever show up anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I did see them recap. I guess they did some kind of something before the actual Grammys, because the Grammys is Sunday. So they did something Thursday night honoring Kirk Franklin, Brandy, and Eve. Kirk Franklin, Brandy, Eve, and I want to say Pharrell. Or maybe Pharrell was a performer. So no, I think they honor Pharrell too. Yeah, I think they honor Pharrell too. But anyway, again, y'all, outside of the Grammys, all of the other award shows, and excluding the Grammys, the Emmys, and the Oscars, we're going to put them to the side, because those are all white-based, political, all of that. What we have now, only thing we really have is the NAACP Awards, the BET Awards. What else do we have? We have the Webby Awards. A lot of people don't know about that, though. That's really all we got. Help me out. Am I missing any other awards? Now, all we have is the BET Awards and NAACP. Image Awards. What else we got? Help me out. What else we got? What other kind of awards we got? The Choice Awards, they ain't for us. The MTV Awards, they ain't for us. The all these other awards, they're not for us. So name another award show that's for us, that's active. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe y'all can help me. Y'all over there in Columbia, South Carolina, it's snowing over there. Oh, Lotties, you must be in Columbia, Georgia. You in Columbia, Georgia? The Golden Globes, they ain't for us either. Like, seriously and honestly, we don't have that many black awards anymore. But again, it's because these celebrities don't show up, and then also too, outside people don't support as much because we complain about what the award show gave. And I think this past BET Awards, there were so many complaints about the BET Awards, but I ain't complaining about the BET Awards. Now, could they have found a different host? Because I don't think Kevin Hart is funny. Absolutely. But I get it, and I understand business as well. I get it. Kevin Hart has so many endorsements. He has so many business things going on. You want to find somebody that brings attraction, that attracts sponsors, that attracts all kinds of things. So I understand that piece of it. But all the other award shows are very political. Do they still have the Trumpet Awards? No, they don't. I don't think so. Let me look. I think the last time they had the Trumpet Awards was in 2019. Let me check real quick. Last Trumpet Awards. I remember the Trumpet Awards. Now I forgot about the Stellar Awards. We had the Stellar Awards and we have the SOAR Awards for in the gospel industry. Okay, see, last Trumpet Awards. The last Trumpet Awards was in 2022, actually. Hosted by Wanda Sykes. That's all we got. We have nothing else. They're done. They're done. So all we do have literally is the NAACP and the BET Awards. And then the gospel industry, we have the Stellar Awards and the SOAR Awards. SOAR Awards is not as big as the Stellar Awards, and the SOAR Awards, if I'm not mistaken, has only been around maybe 5 to 6 years. It hasn't been around that long. So listen, I just say please support y'all people. Support the people. Support the people. All right. Hey, Miss Monet, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody that is tapping in. I hope you guys are doing well, honey. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's talk about our next thing, honey. Don Lemon and the 4 journalists have been released from custody with no bond, or no bail, no travel restrictions, no nothing. Don Lemon says that he's going to fight this all the way, and I'm glad he's going to fight this all the way because what they did yesterday literally was a waste of taxpayer dollars. Literally. It was a waste of taxpayers' dollars. Because I believe they wanted to arrest them to try to scare these people, to try to, like, all of that. Now, I did see a clip yesterday, or this morning, actually. I saw a clip where Don Lemon was saying that he expected something like this to happen, like especially with this administration. He said that while a lot of people was probably angry or upset, he expected it. He expected that that the Trump administration would do something like this because again, Trump administration, all of them are cowards, including Trump himself. They're all cowards. They're all snakes. They're all low gutter. They're they're insane. But I want to say something. Shout out to Don Lemon husband Tim. Y'all can talk about that man being married to a white man all y'all want to. But one thing I can say is that Tim had a face of don't fuck with me or my man yesterday. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. While people are out here talking about him being married to a white man and him discussing black issues like he ain't black first, that man was not playing about Don Lemon on yesterday. You can tell Tim don't play about Don Lemon, okay? I don't care what none of y'all say. You can tell Tim don't play about his husband. Because that walk yesterday, when he walked in there to get his husband, baby, them reporters kept saying, Tim, 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 Tim. That man didn't crack a smile. He didn't look their way. He meant business by his man. Okay? If you don't treat me like that, you can't be my man. You don't treat me like that, you can't be my man. You can't be my man. Okay, because Tim showed out about him yesterday, holding his hand and dared you to say anything to Don Lemon out of baby. Shout out to Tim. Yeah, it was like his very own personal bodyguard. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Tim. Hey, DD, what's going on? Shout out to Tim. Tim wasn't playing. Tim was not playing about his men. Okay. If your man don't ride for you like that, you need to find you another man. Find you another man. Find you another man, honey. Cause oh, I was like, now Tim, now listen. Nah, but for real, he really did have his man's back, and that's important. That's very important. Shout out to everybody that was on Don Lemon's channel yesterday. They ran his channel all day yesterday until he went to his court date and until he was released. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to everybody that was over there. Joy Reid. Shout out to Joy Reid because Joy Reid really did go to bat for Don Lemon yesterday, which I think all of the journalists should do that, and they should definitely do that. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, Didi. They should definitely do that because I thought that was dope. I thought that showed that Black journalists can stick together. They did arrest one person that was not Black. However, he was a brown person. Let's just put it that way. So we know exactly what this administration is doing. We know Pam Bondi. I'm just going to go on and say it. All of them are racist. Solidarity. There we go. Thank you. What did I say? I probably said something crazy. But it was good to see Joy Reid sticking beside Don Lemon. It was good to see Roland Martin sticking beside Don Lemon. It was good to see Reese and Clay stick beside Don Lemon. It was good to see Jolly stick behind Don Lemon. And so that was something I really did love to see. The narrative that they want to fuel is that Don Lemon rushed into that church with those protesters. And that's just not the case. And there's video evidence to prove it. So I'm glad he's taking it all the way through the courts. I hope Don Lemon sue they draws off of them. I hope Don Lemon sue they draws off of them. Do you hear me? Sue them naked. Okay? Because they really tried it. Sue them. Sue them down to the holy ground. Okay? Sue them. Sue them. That's why I want to see y'all. I want to see Don Lemon sue them. Sue the boots off of them. Okay? Because that's what they need. That's what they need. Sue their asses. Because they tried it. Okay? And Nikki, girl, while you out here really bumping your guns, girl, they say that gold card is a souvenir. I told you them folk don't care about you for real. I said that. You are a laughing stock for them people, Nikki. You're dumb. You're an idiot. And I seen where Tokyo, first of all, if you listening to Tokyo Tony about anything, you're nuts. Tokyo Tony gonna say, I unfollow somebody just for this. Because they shared the video and I unfollowed them. Because I was like, you stupid. You're dumb. So Tokyo Tony gets in this video and she talking about Nikki is very smart. She is very smart. No, she not. Nikki is dumb, and you just need Nikki to pay one of your bills again. That's all that is. Nikki is an idiot, okay? Because Ma'am, they're laughing at you. You're 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 the laughing stock for those people. Those people don't give a fuck about you. They laughing at your wig. I'm finna get on him in just a minute. They laughing at your wig. They laughing at your not only is they laughing at your wig, but they laughing in your face because here you go thinking that you got residency here in the United States. And you don't. What is residency compared to citizenship? Mama, you're dumb. They're laughing at you. Like, they're laughing at you. I'm so glad your channel is diverse, cover a variety of topics, including politics. It is so important right now. I wish more CCs would use their platform to keep people informed about. Yeah, I do too, Miss MJ. I do too. Thank you for being here and thank you for saying that. Um, now, now, Mocha Drop. Now, since you brought up Billy Porter, there's two things that Billy Porter done over the last 48 hours that I'm just like, oh my God. So a reporter asked him, I don't know who that reporter was, but a reporter asked him about Nicki Minaj. He said, F Nicki, F Nicki, F Nicki. And then he did this long like, fuck Nicki. I was like, I know your breath hot. I know your breath hot. And I know that reporter probably wanted to back up. Give me 50 feet, my nigga, because you're blowing that hot breath on my face. I just know his breath was hot. Oh, I know Billy Porter breath was hot. I just know it was toxic. You know how on them commercials how they be putting the how they put the little green dragon breath, baby. Child, let me go around here and let me get it real quick. I said now, Billy, I know your breath funky. I know your breath funk. Remind me to talk about Dumbo's oh my God, oh y'all, Sanford and Son star Grady Demond Wilson has passed away. Oh no. I really hate to see that. I hate to see that. Okay, now I was going over looking for Billy Porter, wasn't it? Okay. All right, let me see here. Where is Billy Porter? Billy Porter, Billy Porter, Billy Porter. Dang, I got to find it. And y'all also too. Yep, he passed away. I just saw that. He just passed away. Why am I not seeing Billy Porter's video? Let me see. Side note, y'all can say what y'all want to. Don Lemon is a handsome man. Him and that damn Eric Benet. Oof. My. Ooh. I tell y'all what about that Eric Benet. That man, he be aging. But he aging like, I ain't gonna say backwards. He ain't aging backwards. He just aging with grace. That man looks great. Okay? That man looks really good. Okay. You know where I saw that at? Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, Eric Benet, baby. That man looks great. Here we go. Here go Billy Porter with that hot breath.
On social media. So I absolutely have to ask, and I've been asking a lot of people on the carpet, is it possible to separate music from the artist?
Not for me. You know, I was born in 69, first generation post-civil rights movement. I'm gay. I came out in 1985 when people were dropping dead from AIDS. and we went straight to the front lines to fight for our lives. The only thing I know is to fight. Fight for equality. The only thing I know is that it's in my DNA. My ancestors died so we can be here. I don't know how to do anything else. And that's what my art is. And art, when you can be activated through one's art is healing. Art can heal. Art can reach
Billy
inside.
Porter, this is supposed to be a quick interview, girl. You talking like, oh.
No. The answer is no. And I don't care what that means. I'm out. No. Y'all know what's right. You know, the people want their paper, right? He didn't pardon P. Diddy. Right?
Girl, I'm sorry. It's the theatrical for me. It's the theatrical for me with this 1969 wig on. I mean, listen.
Your voice, you're very vocal on social media. So
I'm trying to find the part where he said,
a lot of people on the carpet, is it possible to separate music from...
His wig is terrible. I was trying to find the part where he said, F Nikki. I don't see that up in here. And I'm sorry, I can't watch Billy Porter. Sir, these are red carpet interviews. Red carpet interviews are supposed to be 1 to 2 minutes limit. Sir, you telling your blood type and go sit down, Billy. Please, go sit down. But y'all, it don't stop there. Billy Porter went around there and did a tribute to Mariah Carey. Why did they do that? That's like playing in that lady's face. Why did the people do that, y'all? Why did they go around there and get Billy Porter? I want to know who booked him. I need to call the people. I really do need to call the people. I'm not even no Mariah Carey stan or nothing like that, but that's literally playing in that lady face. Did y'all hear that? It's the comments for me. I mean, y'all, ain't no way in hell I would have like Billy Porter. Are you well? Are you okay? Billy Porter, don't never do that in our face again. Please don't. Don't do that to us no more. Please don't do that to us no more. Poe Mariah. I know they have a good relationship. It's the principle of it all. We couldn't find nobody that could actually sing. Like, we know we can't go over there and call Mooney Long, because Mooney Long and Mariah Carey and shaded each other. Okay. So, but we can't find nobody else. We can't. We couldn't get nobody else. I guess everybody else had to work. I guess. We couldn't get nobody else. Billy Porter. Okay. All right then, Billy. I mean, show off. Show your ride. Show your ride. All right now. Well, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Yeah. So I got a DM because of this picture right here. Hold on. I put this picture up yesterday. Do y'all know I got a DM yesterday evening about this? Talking about leave Kim alone. I'm not leaving Kim alone. I wish she would have left this dress alone. So here's what I said in case if you missed yesterday's live. So I showed this dress that she had on because everybody can talk about what's her name's dress. What's her name? What's the lady name? Dr. Carrie Bryant. Everybody can talk about Dr. Carrie Bryant's dress, ain't it? Uh, um, um, I just feel like if y'all could talk about Dr. Carrie Bryant dress, y'all could talk about Kim Burrell dress too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right? We got roles and it's gathered round down now around her princess parts and stuff like that. I don't I don't I don't understand it. I just again think that and let me say this too. I'm not policing anybody who loses weight. That's not my goal here. However, I feel like if you do lose the weight, purchase the correct undergarments. Purchase the correct garments that go under your dress so that you don't look like this. This dress goes all the way to the floor, guys. But the problem is the problem is y'all can speak about everything else, but you won't speak about these things. And that's exactly what we're about to talk about when we talk about Dr. Jamal Bryant. Because it's like, if you like the person, then it's cool for them to wear it. If you don't like the person, then let's chastise them. Let's really let I told y'all about a dress is absolutely insane. There were preachers and leaders that were standing up in this pulpit looking at Kim Burrell and in her tune. Okay. So I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't. Kim was wrong for putting this dress on. She was wrong for putting this dress on, period, point blank. And I just wish the people would go in on her like they do everybody else. They did it to Erica Campbell. They did it to Jacqueline Carr. They stay doing it to especially these women who are curvy. And ain't nothing they can do about it. What they supposed to go do? Go put the curves on the shelf? Ain't nothing they can do about it. They just happen to be curvy. They told Erica Campbell to pieces. They did it to Tamala Mann. Side note, Tamala Mann and Daryl Walls paid tribute to Kirk Franklin. Oh, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Tam sounded good, and that Daryl Walls, oh, he sounded great. He sounded great. What's up, KJ Muscle? What's going on? Nikki P said it's that low down wig too. Child, I don't be understanding Kim. I don't get Kim. I don't. But she got the same hair down to the Grammys. She just got it done this time. Why does Kim Burrell look like that? Your guess is as good as mine, because I'm wondering why the people ain't going in on her. Because there's other pictures out here. If y'all go to Facebook, there are other pictures out of Kim Burrell at this service, and they say she was in California. And there's one where all of these preachers are sitting behind her, and there's two of them on the far end, the one in the blue suit, and there's one behind her. You can't really see him based on the way she's standing. But they were literally looking at her. They were staring at her tomb to try to figure out what's going on. That's the thing. They don't like Jamal and they don't like Kerry Bryant. That's it. Let's just call it what it is. They don't like either one of them, and that's the reason why these people get on the internet and want to try to eat them up all the time. Old school preachers are usually judgmental with newer preachers and their wives. No, let me say this. A lot of these old preachers just need to get out of the habit of talking about other preachers in their pulpit, period, point blank. That's the problem. That's the problem. Stop speaking about other people's wives and other preachers in your pulpit. That's the issue. And then they'll get up and preach a sermon talking about how judgmental YouTubers are and how judgmental content creators are. But y'all engaging. Y'all do the same thing. It's engaging. All I'm saying is the energy should be the same all the way around. Period, point blank. That's all I'm saying. But I know a lot of people don't like Kerry Bryant. So let's get into Jamal Bryant since we're talking about this. Let's get into Jamal Bryant. So Jamal, take Kim, I gotta take you off my screen, child. So Jamal is calling for the arrest of the man that went into his church and made all that ruckus and stuff over there at his church. You know what I'm saying? Which I agree with Pastor Jamal. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with him because a lot of people don't like him, but I do agree with him. I think the outrage should be the same. If you're saying that can't nobody go into a worship service and interrupt a worship service, why now? New Birth, first of all, y'all security need to be fired. But then on the second hand, this man should be arrested. Y'all arrested some journalists and y'all arrested the people who was heading these protests in Minnesota. But because it is a black church, I agree, because it's a black church, because it's a church that has a reputation of one ply toilet paper. And because now Jamal Bryant is over there and he has a past, they don't want to do the right thing because that should be what it is. I mean, if you're going to do it all the way across the board. I think the only fair thing to do is to arrest that man. Yeah, I think that's the fair thing to do is to arrest that man. But doesn't he have to be the one who pressed charges of trespassing? That's what the people have said, but I don't know. I was kind of wondering that too after I watched his podcast yesterday when Jamal Bryant said that he didn't know that man's name. The internet know that man's name. How come you don't? He put his picture up. He was like, I don't know his name. Now that I did look at Jamal sideways because I'm like, how does the internet know the man's name, but you don't know the man's name? Anyway, hopefully somebody get them the man's name. And hopefully he go press charges because they got video proof. The man recorded himself going into the church. But my thoughts are again though, that pastor at that church didn't file charges on no Don Lemon and the rest of them people. Huh? They just arrested him based off of the fact that they are black journalists. Let's keep it all the way on Thou Wow. In that man didn't call them and say, oh, you know what? I'd like to file charges on this man. They didn't do that. So I kind of also understand why Jamal is doing what he's doing, because what he's basically saying is y'all wouldn't have known about Minnesota had the folks not been live or had it not been viral. Y'all knew about my church and the incident that happened in my church because it went viral. So I get that piece of it. But I still don't understand why you don't know that man's name. I still don't understand. Yes, one ply Bama girl. You know, shout out to the new people over there in New Birth, but New Birth do have a reputation of one ply toilet paper. That school toilet paper that scratch your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like sandpaper. Yeah. They y'all know I ain't lying. Unfortunately, that's the reputation that they have over there. Okay. Hey, Miss Nicole, how you doing? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all double tap the screen. Double tap the screen for your boy. I appreciate it. So I understand where Jamal is coming from. I just feel like he can low key prevent this stuff by, just going and maybe just going to file charges against the man. He said he don't know the man's name, but the internet know his name. The internet knew his name the day he did that. Am I lying? Am I lying? Ain't no Charmin Ultra over there at their church. Baby, they use that schoolhouse toilet paper, that one ply toilet paper that scratch your butt when you put it back there. How do one ply toilet papers give you a scar back down your butt on your poom poom? No, your poom poom is okay. Poom poom is the other thing. Okay, so on your boom boom, excuse me, on your boom. Can y'all double tap the screen? Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Baby, New Birth got the reputation of sandpaper around there. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. 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 Y'all, I have to. There's a reason why I keep talking about this publicly, because I don't talk about my other sponsors for the awards publicly and stuff like that. But somebody, I think Miss MJ just brought up Target. Y'all, Target is trying their best to be one of our title sponsors for the awards show, and I will not let them. I will not let them. So the person that I have assisting me with this reached out to me yesterday and said, hey, called around it's probably like 5:30. Hey, Target called us again and they sent us an email and they have another offer for us. and I said my answer is going to be the same as it has been. So I feel like, again, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Could we use the sponsorship? Absolutely. Could we use it with for the direction of where the award show is going? Absolutely. But I have to stand firm in what I'm doing, which is boycotting. I got to stand firm in it. And unfortunately, we just can't do it. We can't do it. We cannot do it. And I, I can't wait for y'all to see a couple of. There's a couple of people that I've had to say no to, because again, I'm boycotting. I'm actively boycotting Target. So it would not look good that an award show that I'm producing, that we are still tied up with Target. So it's just absolutely no way for us to do it. I, instructed that particular person to let them know that we're still going to pass, and they really don't have to keep hitting us up. I'm pretty sure they got other people that maybe are not boycotting Target that could use the sponsorship. You can pass it on to them. I'm good though, Bookie, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I gotta stand on business. 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 Um. Oh yeah, Jamal does a lot for the community. That's one thing we can't ever take away from him. He does a lot for the community. A lot for the community. But yeah, so Target, it's a no-go for me. It's a no-go for me. Baby, when I tell y'all they they came this time harder than they did the first time. Mind y'all, by the way, I never reached out to Target. I want to be very clear. Target reached out to us. I never reached out to Target. The first time they gave us a good dollar amount, or wanted to give us a good dollar amount. This time they offered a dollar amount. They offered several products. They offered, boy, when I tell you they offered a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna ever do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Not until they make stuff right. What's up, Tracy? What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm so jealous of y'all. They going on a cruise, y'all. Really be. They all going on a cruise for the Super Bowl. I'm jealous because I was supposed to been going, but y'all got sick last year, and I couldn't go, or I couldn't pay my deposit. But I sure want to go. Now I think I'm ready for a cruise now, because now I've been watching channels. I've been watching the opposite. So before I was watching like horrific cruise experiences. Now I don't search for that. I search for great cruise experiences. I follow this man named Simon on YouTube, and he gets millions of views on his videos. He takes really like super expensive vacations and stuff like that. But I just watch him do a 3-day cruise. On I guess it's the largest cruise ship, and it looked fun. He made it look real good because he went everywhere and all of that. No, I ain't sold shit to Target. I said Target reached out to us for the awards, to be a sponsor for the awards, and we declined both times. They just reached out again yesterday, and they reached out probably a couple weeks after we announced the awards. I'm about to go on my cruise tomorrow on the Soul Train cruise. Are you, Raymel? Congratulations. Come on, Soul Train cruise. I do want to go on one of those. And you know what other cruise I want to go on? Yeah, I want to go on a Tom Joyner cruise too. Wait, is this the cruise with Kirk Franklin and Tabitha Brown and the rest of them? That cruise is supposed to be this year too. It's Kirk Franklin, Tabitha Brown, Mary, I believe Judge Faith Jenkins, and who she married to? Keith Lattimore, Kenneth Lattimore, whatever his name is. Uh um Shantae Moore. Who else was on there? Now that's something, ain't it? Shantae Moore, and I'm pretty sure they done been in the same room many a times, but that's interesting. I just thought about that after saying Shantae Moore's name. Um Shantae Moore. It was several different people on that list. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want to go on one of them type of cruises too. Oh, that one is in May. Okay. Yeah, I know I had saw the flyer for it, and I said that looks like a fun cruise. Some fun individuals on that cruise. I'm here for it. I promise y'all I'm gonna get on a cruise. I promise y'all I'm gonna get on a cruise. My brother is a cruise fanatic too. He loves cruises. Um, but I really want to go on a Virgin cruise. I saw one of my good friends go on a Virgin cruise for his birthday, and it just looks so like, oh my god, it looks so peaceful and elegant on that cruise, and like everybody is respectable on that cruise. It just looks so good on that cruise. So I do want to go on a Virgin cruise. Do anybody remember the Virgin planes, the Virgin America planes? I remember when, because I think it was Delta that bought them out. I remember when they were getting ready to be bought out. This was probably my third or fourth year going to the Stellar Awards in Vegas. And I want to say this was 2018, maybe 2017, 2018. I can't remember. But we got one-way tickets. I mean, not one way, round trip tickets to LA for, I believe it was like $38. If y'all had never been on one of them planes, those planes were everything. You didn't have to buy no first class ticket to to have like a first class experience on those planes. They had premium headphones for you, not like them little paper ones that you get down to the service station, the one that Delta be giving out to you. They had real nice headphones. They had really nice screens, very great leg room. The seats actually really do recline. They used to give you the neck rest or the neck brace thing that you put around your neck, the neck pillow. They used to give you everything on that Virgin Airlines. I don't know if any of y'all had ever been on that airline, but when they went out of business, I was sad. Oh, I was so sad, man, because they tickets was always cheap, like always cheap. I love Virgin Planes. It was bougie on the budget. It was beautiful on the budget. Like the plane, like the lights on the plane and everything. I miss them planes because when Delta bought them out, it hurt my feelings. Ooh, it hurt my feelings. We went to, I remember now, we flew to LA and we drove to Vegas because the distance between LA and Vegas is only like 3 hours, so it wasn't bad. It would have been more expensive to fly into Vegas, but we flew to LA. We stayed in LA one day. We stayed in LA for one day, and then we drove to Vegas, and um, then we flew back Virgin Airlines back. And I want to say maybe 3 weeks after that is when Delta bought them out. Well, I think they were already getting bought out, but it was completed like 3 weeks after we had went to the Stellar Wars in Vegas. So it was fun. It was really, really fun. And y'all know they saying that Frontier Airlines is about to be a no-go. That's what they saying. They saying Frontier Airlines is about to be a no-go. Mm-hmm. They saying Frontier Airlines is about to be a no-go. Mm-hmm. I can see you loving the menu on that cruise. I probably would love to meet you on the cruise, and that's another thing. I just want to go experience all the food because I be seeing so much food. I be seeing these people eat some of everything, and I just want to get on the cruise ship and try it all. Okay, I got a question. It's 54 people in here. I got a really big question for y'all. I know people do this all the time, especially for New Orleans, where people will do like a turnaround trip, like they'll fly to New Orleans one day and then stay that day, eat everything in the city, and then head back the next day. I really wish we could do that in Vegas again, but you can't do that in Vegas no more. I remember when we had that really bad storm, and I don't know if that was like 2021, 2022, that really bad ice storm. And I had to work in LA, but I only had to work in LA for like 2 days. And then they was like, you can't fly back home because they didn't cancel all the flights. So what you gonna do? And I said, shoot, I'll just go up here to Vegas. I'll stay in Vegas for 2 days until I can go back home. So I went to Vegas, and that's literally what I did. Back then, I don't think it mattered as much as it do now, right? It mattered, but I don't think it mattered as much then as it do now. So, um, he has a couple of restaurants in Vegas, but he has a restaurant where they have trash can nachos, and that was the first place I wanted to go to. I went to that place. I went to Margaritaville. I went to this barbecue place, and all of this stuff was like near my hotel. I went to this barbecue place. They smoked all of their meats. It was good. I went down to this diner, and my hotel, I could actually I was on like I was probably like on like the 15th floor or something like that. So I could look down. I could literally see all these restaurants down there. I said, you know what? Let me get out here by myself and make this thing crack a lack. I did have one colleague with me. He went to one restaurant with me. He was like, I don't see how you doing this. I'm full. I'm ready to go to bed now. I said, nah, I'm not coming to Vegas and going to bed. That's not what I'm doing. I took my first cruise in 2024 for 7 days. Dang, not 7 days. All I wanted to do is cruise now. I call That's what a lot of people say. So a lot of people say that after you cruise for that one time, you're gonna want to keep going on them after that. I always hear people say that. Virgin Voyage cruise is for people that enjoy food. Well, that's the one I want to be on. Tracy. That's the one I want to be on right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the one I wants to be on right now. Okay, I have another question for y'all too, because I'm trying to bring y'all different content, right? Would y'all I just have a question. Would y'all take a cooking class with would y'all take a Zoom cooking class? I'm curious. Or how many people would take a Zoom cooking class? You do not have to know how to cook or nothing like that. So if I did like a low cost cooking class, would you guys attend? I'm curious. Cause now that I'm back home, I'm trying to find a slew of things that I could do. But I'm curious. If I had a and I mean tickets low, like no more than like $25 or something like that. And we did like a cooking class. Would y'all come to the cooking class virtually? Let me see what y'all say. Let me see what y'all gonna say. Um. Uh-oh. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, sir. Thank you. Um. Oh, I guess ain't nobody coming in. Okay, so let me scratch that idea. It's 53 people in here. Ain't a single soul said a word. Okay, okay. We'll say it without saying it then. I got it. I won't do no cooking class then. 'Cause damn, the people ain't coming. People said, "Here, cook by your damn self, okay?" ah, ah. Oh, there we go. We got somebody. Nikki P said she'll come. Ray Mel said she'll come. A cooking class, I would love it. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be a time for us to just, and it'll be like no more than like 12 people, and we'll probably do it. I'm thinking we'll do it like 2 times a month. But the reason I want to do it is because Valentine's Day is getting ready to come up, and I was thinking about doing a Valentine's Day cooking class. Yeah, we'll send the ingredients. We'll send all the ingredients. Wait, what you mean? You mean like a list of the ingredients, CM? I'm in class right now. I have to catch the replay. Okay, Mama Bees, I understand completely. I understand. I actually signed up for a class, a little 2-hour class today too, but it started at 11. CM, you mean me send you the list of the ingredients? Is that what you mean? There was a company who does something similar, and they send everything except things like seasoning. Oh, so you mean like, well, and now if I did that, I would have to price it a little bit higher. I mean, probably eventually, just depending on how the cooking classes go. That may be something that we could do. It may be something that we could do where I could just I can have the groceries delivered to you all. Yeah, that could be something eventually. I'll put it that way. Eventually that we could get to. Okay. So I would give y'all the ingredients list well in advance. So you'll have time to, if order your groceries and do a delivery, you'll have time for that. Yeah, we do it way in advance so that you guys would have the cooking instructions. But there's so many people that keep wanting me to do like cooking classes, and there are so many people that want me to do cooking stuff, of course, chef. So I want to get into that. I just have been trying to figure out the best way. But I think the cooking classes will be great. Also, too, with the rebranding of the olive oils, the hot sauces, the barbecue sauce, and the seasonings. I think that would be great. I think that would be great. So I think what we'll do, I think that's what I'll start planning on today. And I'll just put the information out, and whoever signs up, and whoever don't. And we just gonna have a good time. That's how we're gonna do that. We'll start with um mm, ooh. Okay, I think I know how I want to do it. Yep, I think I know how I want to do it. So yeah, so I want to do more of that because I do have some videos of me cooking and stuff, y'all, but editing them suckers is hard when it's just you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see how a lot of these people can edit and put out the content and stuff because it be a lot. And I like my edits to look good. Like, so, like right now, I have a barbecue, oven baked barbecue rib recipe that I need to get out. That I've been editing this video for months now. That's not funny. I've been editing this video for months, and it's a damn shame that I have not gotten this video out, y'all. It is a shame. Let me go over here real quick. Why would y'all log me out? Tap to sign in. Why would y'all log me out, but then still have my girl? I cannot with them. So yeah, I got this video right here. I'm gonna put this video out today. What am I holding on to this video for? Oh, I know why. So when I did these ribs, I had trouble pulling the membrane off the back of the rib. So that's why I think it's been so long for me to get this video out. But I'm gonna get it out for y'all. I'm gonna definitely get it out for y'all. Oh my God, they done went up on their prices. Lord Jesus. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out. That's something that I was just thinking about. I gotta figure out a way to start bringing back, different things that people aren't really doing. Like, you don't really see people doing virtual cooking classes anymore right now because, folks is outside. So yeah, I do want to bring some stuff back. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna figure something out. I'm gonna say within the next week or so, we're gonna figure something out. And then hopefully we can do it like CM suggested, where maybe you pay a flat membership rate or something like that, and then you get a certain number of cooking classes, and then we also provide the ingredients. I'm gonna look into it. We're gonna look into both ways right now, and then I'll let y'all know what I come up with. Okay. How does that sound? And the good thing now is I'm at home and I can get me a cameraman in here to help me out. And that way it won't be so much on me myself. So yeah, we're going to do that. Let's do that. Last thing I want to talk about real quick before I get off of here. Girl, did y'all see the RHOP reunion trailer? Baby, Karen told Wendy to shut the up. Girl, you talking too much. Miss Professor, shut the up. I was like, oh, the Grand Dame has entered into has entered, honey. Oh, shout out to Karen. I don't know, when Karen said that, it stung me a little bit. I said, oh, dang, Karen. I don't really care about the beef between Lisa Wu and Nene. I know a lot of people are talking about it because, it's reality TV based, right? So here's my thing when it comes to Lisa Wu. Lisa Wu was always drunk. Okay. Lisa Wu was drunk on remember when Sheree invited Lisa Wu to her house? And remember when Lisa Wu, and I think this was season 13, it was either season 13 or season 14, when Lisa Wu got into it with Sanya. They called her drunk back then. So I absolutely believe that that Lisa Wu was tipsy while she's sitting them talking about they said I was tipsy, because you probably was. In that video, you look a little drunk. I mean, just a little bit. You look a little drunk. Okay? In that video, you look drunk. Karen should stop because she stayed coming for Wendy, but mute on Monique using her and Cookie. Well, I understood what Karen was saying, because I agree. I mean, I guess if you've been there, then hey, the proper thing is to tell Wendy. Listen, I actually agree with Karen. I think Wendy has talked too much. And I do think Karen came for Wendy unprovoked, especially last season when Wendy was in Karen's corner. But I would have to see the lead up to that conversation, because apparently Karen and Wendy went back and forth. Apparently. I just don't know when it was, but apparently they went back and forth. So I'm curious to see how that full conversation is going to go. But I agree with Karen. Wendy does need to shut up. Her and Eddie both. Let your attorney speak. Karen still won't take accountability. I mean, we're in the sit down. I think she's taking accountability. Accountability is her going to jail. So here's the thing. I think the sit down with Karen, because Karen could have refused that sit down. I think the sit down with Karen, I think her serving her time. I think you can give some encouragement to someone else and tell them to be quiet if you're talking too much. I get what you're saying. Karen do got her own, her own demons to fight. But in this process, the lady done been to jail and she just telling Wendy, shut up. That's why Wendy didn't have nothing to say back. Because you just need to be quiet. Be quiet. Let your attorneys handle everything. Wendy getting out here and posting and doing, and I'm assuming Karen probably told Wendy to be quiet because she was probably saying too much at the reunion. Shut your mouth, girl. Shut your mouth. I was here for it. I'm not gonna lie. I was here for it. I was definitely here for it. She saying that she was judging the girls she was in jail with. Okay. I mean, I didn't see that. I saw that the girls that she was in jail with took care of her and she took care of them. That's what I thought I heard. Did I not hear that in the preview? When she hugged Raven, she talked about them braiding her hair and stuff like that. I don't know. I just don't think that it's far-fetched for Karen to give Wendy the advice to just shut the fuck up. Like I don't see anything wrong with that, honestly. The lady, she went to jail. I hope Karen learned a valuable lesson. And again, I don't see anything wrong with her telling Wendy to be quiet. I really don't. I could see if she really laid into Wendy about these fraud charges and really gave it to Wendy. I could see that happening. But as far as just telling someone to be quiet because you're talking too much during this process, I don't think is wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's wrong. But again, that's just my opinion. She said she told that they made their jail choice in 2 decades. She made hers in 6. Wait, I've been around Karen, sober or not, and Sharice for once was right. Karen is a mean, nasty drunk who could have harmed herself and been that way. I get all of that. I think we've given it to Karen. For me, I've given it to Karen. I feel like we've already given it to Karen. I feel like Karen is the only thing that I can go based off of is Karen's changed behavior, and we haven't really seen her behavior to see if it's changed. That's the only thing I can go by. Again, I don't think any of that stops a person from telling somebody that they're talking too much. I really don't. I think that, again, Wendy should take the advice because a lot of people around her are saying that she's either talking too much or that she's like popping out too much. She's doing a little bit too much. A lot of people around her are saying these things. So I don't see anything specifically wrong with Karen telling Wendy that. And it's an edit, but it just looks like Wendy made a grunt noise and was still crying. I don't really think there's much that Wendy can say because there's somebody. Karen had DUIs. She didn't hurt anybody. She could have. She didn't hurt anybody. Wendy Nim over here, she got 16 federal charges against her. I don't know, kind of weighing these things out. I think somebody can encourage you to be quiet. Yeah, that's it. That's all. And like I said, I can understand if Karen was really going in on Wendy about her federal charges or whatever, but just telling her to be quiet, I think is a good thing. I'm sure there was a period of time where somebody had to tell Karen to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't see it as everybody else do. I don't think it's that deep. It's just telling her to be quiet. Um, but I'm interested in seeing what the reunion is going to give. Um, by the way, Giselle looks a mess on that reunion. She always look a mess, but she look a mess. Them cameras didn't do her no justice, honey. Kept panning that camera back over there to Giselle. Giselle looked a fool. I'm excited to see that. We also did see that I guess they almost done filming the Ultimate Girls Trip thing. So they'll be in Bluestone Manor at Dorinda's place is where the finale is going to be. I'm interested in seeing the Atlanta episode. Candace talked about it on the podcast. She talked about the episode a little bit as well. So I can't wait to see that. I'm assuming we probably are going to get Atlanta probably around March, April. Those are my thoughts. Because it seems like the reunion, if it's going to be, I don't know if it's 2 parts, 3 parts, it's probably going to be 3 parts. That means the reunion will go all the way to the beginning of March. Then you got Married to Medicine going off. So I figure that they'll give us Atlanta when Married to Medicine and Potomac is off. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to get Atlanta and maybe even May. May even get it in May. Yeah, we may get it in May. Because then by that time, maybe Potomac will be there, picked up the cameras again. To just see what Potomac is gonna give. I really don't see Potomac waiting a whole long time to start filming again. I do know that one of Wendy's court dates was pushed to April, so I'm kind of curious if the trial was supposed to start in April for Wendy, but a court date was moved to April for Wendy, so that clearly means the trial ain't gonna start in April. So I don't know. Maybe they might pick the cameras back up real quick, or maybe they may wait until closer to her court date. I'm curious. Why is Rocky on the docket? Rocky ain't on the docket. I just use his picture. I wish they would do a total recast of Atlanta and Married to Medicine. I disagree about Married to Medicine. Atlanta, I'm okay with. But I disagree about Married to Medicine. I think this cast that they have of Married to Medicine right now is pretty solid cast, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really want to see no new ladies on Atlanta. What I wish that they would do, though, this is an alternative to that. I wish they would give us more cities. I wish they would bring LA back. I wish they would give Houston again. I wish they would branch out to Miami. I remember at one point in time they were talking about a Married to Medicine Miami. I would be here for that. I would be here for a Married to Medicine, DC, Married to Medicine, New York, or something of that sort. Houston is a really good place because you have MD Anderson and you have the children's hospitals and stuff in Houston. So I think them branching out, and we did used to at one point have a Married to Medicine Houston. But I think that's what I would rather see. They could put Atlanta on pause for a little bit, just a little bit, maybe like a year. Spend their time investing in other cities for Married to Medicine, and then coming back and doing whatever they're gonna do with Atlanta. But I don't know. I feel like with Married to Medicine, although we might be tired of seeing them, I feel like we have a solid cast with Married to Medicine. But I do get it. A lot of people are tired of seeing the same people. And that's why I just wish they would branch out into other cities. If we got other cities, that would be great. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what I would like to see. I would like to see, I know that reality TV is, you see men on reality TV most of the time is because they're with a woman who is on reality TV or something of that sort. Besides like your Love and Hip Hops where they have ensemble cast and they do add men to the show. I would love to see a Married to Medicine, but instead of focusing on the ladies all the time, I would like to see how men actually juggle the lifestyle of being doctors and being in medicine. I would like to see that. I don't know if anybody else would, but I would like to be more focused on men and how they do stuff in medicine. So we have a lot of male doctors and stuff like that. I would like to see that. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that, but I'd like to see it. I think that will bring us something different. Since we always see the men on Married to Medicine, I mean, an idea. But listen, y'all, I'm finna go listen to and maybe get rid of Toya, but bring back Mariah. Yes, the Married to Medicine man idea is a good one. Get rid of Toya. Although Toya can be so insufferable sometimes, Toya isn't the person that I want to see go. There's only one person that I want to see gone. And y'all probably gonna disagree with me on it, but it's only one person on that show that I want to see gone. Sad to say, but it's only one person on that show I want to see gone. But I can understand Toya. Bringing back Mariah, I don't know. A lot of people think Mariah could say Married to Medicine. I mean, it's her show. Would I like to see Mariah back on Married to Medicine? I will say yes, but not at a full capacity. That's how I put it. I liked her when she was on Seasons as a friend of. I do. Yeah. Maybe not full time, but I would like to see her come in, juggle with the girls a little bit. But I don't think Mariah has a desire to come back to the show. I really don't. I know a lot of people always say, we want Mariah back. We want Mariah back. I don't think Mariah has a desire to be back. Did she have a desire to get what's hers? I do believe so. But I don't believe she has a desire to mix and mingle with these ladies. Just my opinion on that. But I don't think she wants to come back to this group of ladies. Simone, you're so right, Felicia. Simone, I can do without Simone. I can do without hollering, flip-flopping Simone. Yeah, I could. Right, that's why I was saying that, Miss Felicia. She not really mixing and mingling with any of those ladies on the show. So if Mariah did come back, they would have to gut the show. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So let me just read this to y'all real quick and then I'm gonna get off of here. Because I gotta go get nephew up and get him in his shower, child. Okay, so I made this post, and again, I hope don't nobody take this wrong. But I made this post on my community wall and I said, please don't take this the wrong way. Creatives, let me tap on your shoulder really quick. AI is a tool. It's not a replacement for creativity. Lately, everything looks the same. Same thumbnail, same layout, same vibe, same everything. And it's wild because some of the most creative people I know used to bring real originality to the table with their thumbnails, etc. Now, I'm not hating on AI, and this ain't no AI, no anti-AI post. Cause use it. I want you to use it. I want you to learn it. I want it to let you let it guide you. But as far as using it, because it's the easy way out, I just don't want creatives to lose their creative genius based on using AI for everything. That's it. That's all. So again, I hope nobody take that the wrong way. I just don't want us to get crippled with the A, because all of the thumbnails and everything I've been seeing, all these gold thumbnails, some of these words that cut off and don't make sense and stuff like that. Like, again, don't let AI take away your creativity. That's all I'm saying. Like, I have seen so many people that used to make really good thumbnails, and now all I see is AI. AI, 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 AI. So shout out to the people who actually are still, and again, I'm not hating on AI. I'm not saying you can't use AI. And I understand sometimes the convenience of AI. But for my creatives, I'm talking about my people that go and they make their own thumbnails. This message is for you. Do not let your creativity get overshadowed by AI. That's all I'm saying. See it. All right. All right. Listen, my beautiful people. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be on the lookout. I'm going to brainstorm on this um, the cooking class, and then we're gonna go from there. All right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll see y'all out here in these streets. If it's snowing or cold wherever you are, I do pray that you are well today and you're safe. Be safe out there on those roads. I don't know what they look like where you are, but be safe. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, okay? All right, bye y'all. Peace.